evening. I'd like to call the August 13th Town Board meeting to order. Ms. Marco, please call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Present.
Mr. Mastriani?
Present.
Mrs. Galucci?
Present.
Mr. Schwab?
Present.
And Mrs. Collins?
Present.
5 present.
Thank you, Ms. Marco. A quorum is present. Please join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. And Mr. Mastriani, will you lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And tonight, we have a presentation before we move to privilege of the floor from Bowler Engineering relating to the Tractor Supply project.
Good evening, Karen Majanowski from Bowler Engineering on behalf of Primax Properties LLC for our proposal here. As a refresher, we were here last month and unfortunately there wasn't a quorum, but we did give an update, and for the benefit of everyone who wasn't here, we'll give another update. But we started this process a long time ago, over a year, and we've been doing a lot of work on this to address items that the town and agencies involved had requested, since this board is lead agency for seeker purposes. What we're looking to do is change the zone from agricultural A1 to B2 general business as the proposed district for the properties located at 774 and 778 Duanesburg Road, as shown outlined on the map that's here. If that were to be rezoned, obviously in a B2 zone, there are other uses which would be permitted, and we would return back to the Planning Commission for review if we were to obtain that approval to proceed. Since we were here before the last meeting, we worked with the State Historic Preservation Office, SHPO, for review of this property. They did require some studies, so we did a phase 1A and 1B that was submitted to them, and they ultimately signed off on the project to proceed. We also explored endangered species and got clearance from that agency. We also worked with DOT and the town's designated engineer on traffic work. So a traffic engineer was engaged on our team on behalf of Primax to study access to this property. And after some elaborate studies and things that considered the other recent traffic projects and studies in the area, as well as the nearby school, we received DOT approval of that phase, as well as the town designated engineer's concurrence with the traffic study. We were also asked to do geotechnical testing to show that soils could support a project here, and that has all been conducted, and we now have that data for hopefully future development for the project. We understand there's ongoing sidewalk discussions here. We're happy to be a part of that discussion as well, as we've done our homework and talked about that with the town. And the Planning Commission had also reviewed the project and issued a positive recommendation to this board on the change of zone. And as I mentioned before, if that were to go forward, we have a long road ahead with them as well, and understand we would need their approval. And lastly, this board had opened and closed a public hearing prior. So with that, I will turn it back over to you if you have any questions or comments for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Any questions?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming back. We'll now open privilege of the floor. Ms. Marco, is there anyone who wishes to speak?
Tim Sweeney?
I've been before the board before a few times dealing with my in-laws' property on 2456 Curry Road. It borders the Fort Hunter Park. We had met years ago with Ms. Collins and Attorney Tingley about possibly swapping some land or acquiring some land from the park. There was a strange jog in the property. And at the time, after some discussion, Attorney Tingley had suggested that we do an appraisal and a survey and that type of nature. But there was an email exchange between you and Mr. Christou, Ms. Collins, in which you had written, I think we should poll the board as to their feelings because we don't have the necessary votes to approve the transaction. I would hate for the Sweeneys to pay for those items and then I have to go through, which I think is very prudent on your part and appreciate that. We had given Mr. Christou a letter to read under the privilege of the floor, expressing our desire to acquire the land and perform the necessary steps. Had a follow-up meeting. We had come and at the end of the meeting, Mr. Christou and Mr. Mastriani had asked what it would be required of us, and Attorney Hamel at that point said that we should do a survey and an appraisal, which we did. Took a little longer. And so we had submitted some time ago, the appraiser submitted to the town through the town's attorney. And then we also submitted a survey as well, and we've yet to hear anything. I myself have sent multiple emails to the attorney and haven't heard from her. And our own attorney has sent emails to the attorney for the town, and we've yet to hear from her. So there is an appraisal done and a survey done to acquire this land, to liquidate the land if the town is willing. There was one email that the attorney sent our attorney saying she didn't think the town was interested anymore. Now my octogenarian in-laws had invested the money to do the survey, to do the appraisal, and it's been perhaps 5 or 6 months. I have to check the records to see when we actually heard from the town's attorney. But we have done the survey, we've done the appraisal. This is a sliver of land that is on the very verge of Fort Hunter Park. It's not very much land. It would help her square off her property. We did do the appraisal. We complied with the requests of the town. It does sound like, based on the fact that Ms. Collins asked to poll the board and that Mr. Christou and Mr. Mastriani had also followed up then and asked the town attorney at the board meeting that I was at that what we had to do to proceed. So it seemed like we had sort of understanding this was an accepted route. And as of now, we still get to hear anything. I didn't know if the town, the board members themselves are aware that there was a appraisal submitted and a survey, and that constitutes an offer. And then our own attorney, Brittany Schultz with Maynard O'Connor Smith and Kettle and Nato, have yet to hear from the town. And it's been several months. And they're all kind of surprised that they have yet to hear anything from the town's attorney specifically, whom they've all directed correspondence to, and I myself have directed correspondence to. So it is our hope that the town would proceed with the project if you are aware that there is even an offer made. And if not, we would like to have the opportunity to know why after we've kind of followed the town's guidance. So we'll be staying around after the meeting. Hopefully somebody can talk to us about this and let us know if the town is interested or not. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sandra Di Donato.
Good evening, everyone. I have been living in the town of Rotterdam for going on 54 years. I've been dealing with property issues on both sides of my home for more than 20 years. One side was finally resolved only after the pipes burst. The owner decided to sell, and the house had to be completely gutted to make it livable for another family to move in. The other side remains a constant problem. The yard is in a perpetual state of disrepair, cluttered, unsightly, and very neglected. Debris from the property has repeatedly ended up in my yard, forcing me to spend my own time and money cleaning up a mess that isn't mine. I have filed multiple complaints through the proper channels over the years, but nothing meaningful has been done. This lack of enforcement not only impacts me, it sends a message to every resident that our property standards don't matter. If the current codes make it too easy for situations like this to drag on, then it's time to strengthen them so that the town can act faster and with more authority. We all work hard to maintain our homes and our community's appearance. It is unacceptable for one property to degrade the quality of life for everyone around it for decades. I am expecting the town of Rotterdam to take immediate, visible action and to provide a clear timeline for this matter, for when this matter will finally be resolved. The time for talk has passed. The time for action is now. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Carol Ann Renner.
Hi, Carol Ann Renner at 766 Duanesburg Road. I'm here for the zoning change. All said and good, it's an agriculture that's going in, but there's no farms around us. And what I need to know is nobody's come to talk to the neighbors about what's going on. When they're coming in, where the entrance to the building's gonna be. Is it gonna be at the bottom of the hill, at the bridge? You know, traffic is really bad. Traffic is 30 or 40 miles an hour. They do not do 40. And I'm telling you right now, when school starts, the backup of the cars, the trucks coming in for GE, backing up everybody. For me to get out on a left-hand turn on my little dead-end street, you're sitting there 10 minutes, especially when school's in session. You know, I shouldn't have to leave earlier to accommodate, but with this coming in, 2 doors away, we don't know what's going on, where the entrance is, where the trucks are going to be, the lighting system. You know, the police need to monitor these cars now and the trucks. Go-Look trucks, they swing, if they get the green light at Burdick Street, they're coming over the bridge going toward I-88. They're going more than 40 miles an hour. Large trucks with the GE group, when they come, traffic is a standstill. So, and there's no way, you can't go right to make a right-hand turn and then turn to go back up. There isn't. It just seems like there's so many big boxes out there that are empty, been sitting empty for more than 10 years. Why couldn't they come in and take one of the boxes? Office Max, Staples, where the accessibility for their trucks to come in and for people to come in. You know, and I just hope if they do go in, that that's the only store that goes in instead of a retail store, you know, planning on going in with a little strip mall. It's 14 acres. How much acreage are they taking? You know, that's all I have to say. I've been up here before and nothing gets done. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Brenda Terosian.
Do you know where the entrance is going to be? So here's the bridge. White House right here.
Brenda?
And then there's metal house.
Good evening. I need to clear up.
Brenda?
What?
Do you want to wait just for 1 second? I don't want them to interfere with you speaking, so I'll just wait first.
Take a second off my time.
I haven't even pressed the button yet, okay?
we have small kids.
You don't need another big box place. Okay,
Go.
is it all right now?
Yep, thank you,
All right.
Brenda.
No problem. I'm going to clear up a couple, a misunderstanding regarding Viaport that I did bring up at the last meeting, and I know you guys are tired of it. But you know what? You'll be gone at the end of December. The town did not get back the interest. We were supposed to get interest on that $1 million. Well, we didn't get that. Check the lease. The $250,000 that was given to Viaport under the guise of Rotterdam owed 7 months of rent to Viaport, Mr. Mastriani. That was wrong and that was a lie. The town owed them nothing. With not getting interest on $1 million and $500,000 you gave as a gift, or I don't know why you gave it to them, it hurts the residents. The residents just got screwed with that deal. And I told you, I'll bring this up every time Chat needs to put it in the paper. Okay, now we'll go to today. This board will be voting about changing zone on Duanesburg from agricultural to business to allow Tractor Supply to build on Duanesburg Road. I don't know when this vote's going to happen, but I wonder what the vote's going to be. It's not going to be any big surprise. You will change. This board will change it. You'll make it business the same way you did the same thing for Stewart's on Highbridge Road. The condos across from Stewart's, and when the pastor from the Rotterdam Center down here wanted to build low housing buildings, this board said no. This board brought down the zoning for 8 feet. And I know you're not going to like me, Mrs. Collins, but you said that places like that belong in Schenectady. So, was Rotterdam, yeah you did, don't shake your head, that's what you said. Buildings like that belong in the city. You guys, I love when you shake your head, you know, it's very simple, go on YouTube. Does not, to me, by doing what you guys did, you're saying to people who are poor that you don't want them. We don't want that. We'll bring businesses in. I know you guys are into big business. I know about Tractor Supply. You know, they'll give our base, our tax base, it'll bring jobs. How many more big businesses do we need in Rotterdam? I thought you guys were into keeping the Rotterdam, keeping it the way they are. Why are you tearing up an agricultural place? Granted, it's not being used. Knock that down, people will have to deal with wildlife coming into their homes. And we have so many vacant buildings. And I know, somebody told me, well, Bellevue Builders is there. They've been there forever. Now, you know, you guys are pathetic. You don't care about us. You don't care about the... I'm going to need affordable housing someday. But I'm not going to get it because this board, I got it, this board doesn't want to help the people of Rotterdam. Just what you guys need to do for businesses. One more thing. Mr. Mastriani, I'm getting tired of talking to people. Could you please, I know you don't want to look at me, could you please, if you are not going to step down, apply why you did what you did to people of Rotterdam. Thank you. And it was only 30 seconds.
I have an email that I have to read that Mr. Robert Gigliardi asked me if I could read it. Good evening, town board members and attendees. I'd like to talk about the 2025 concert series that the town hosts at the Rotterdam Senior Center. Attendance seems to be always very low, and I think it has to do with the majority of the concerts being jazz. Jazz is something I think about when I am on hold waiting to extend my motor vehicle warranty or taking an elevator ride to the 113th floor of a skyscraper. Maybe for the 2026 concert series, we could look into finding local bands that play something more modern and a lot less boring. The last time there was a jazz band, I was at the red light on East Campbell waiting to turn left onto Hamburg Street, and I almost fell asleep because I could hear the jazz music playing. Anyways, that's all I got. I wish everybody a happy last third of the summer and hope everybody has a blessed day. Robert Gigliardi. And that's it.
No jazz, noted.
So we're closing privilege of the floor and we'll move on to resolutions. Our first resolution this evening is Resolution 254 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
Accepting town board meeting minutes.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Second by Mrs. Calucci. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani? Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlad?
Abstain as well since I was not at the meeting.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
3 yes, 2 abstain.
Resolution passes. Our next resolution is Resolution 255 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
To appoint Joshua Nellis to the position of skilled laborer.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second? I'll second. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlad?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. The next resolution is Resolution 256 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
To reappoint Daniel Gaudio to the Board of Assessment Review.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Mastriani. Do I have a second? I'll second. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlad?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution 257 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
To amend Resolution 67.25 of the year 2025 to appoint employees to various additional duties for the calendar year of 2025.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Mastriani. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlad?
Yeah, I'm going to recuse myself given Megan is on this resolution.
Okay. And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
4 yes, 1 recused.
Resolution passes. Resolution 258 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
To authorize the town supervisor to execute the memorandum of agreement between the town of Rotterdam and the Civil Service Employees Association, recognizing the new job title of Public Works Coordinator.
Okay, is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Mr. Schlad. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlad?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 259 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
To approve 2025 quarterly expense transfers of gas and diesel.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Mastriani. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlad?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 260 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
To approve budget transfers to the 2025 budget.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Mr. Schlad. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlad?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 260, excuse me, 261 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
To accept revenue for the town clerk's office for July of 2025.
Okay, is there any discussion? Do I have a motion? I'll make the motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Dodson. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlad?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. The next resolution is Resolution 262 of the year 2025. Excuse me, the clerk will read.
To declare highway vehicles, small engines, small hand tools, and plows plus wings obsolete.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Second by Mrs. Galucci. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 263 of the year 2025, the clerk will read.
To declare police department lasers obsolete, or tasers, I'm sorry, tasers obsolete.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Second by Mrs. Galucci. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 264 of the year 2025, the clerk will read.
To declare IT equipment obsolete.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Second by Mrs. Galucci. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 265 of the year 2025, the clerk will read.
To negotiate and execute an agreement with Labella Associates for the Senior Center Sanitary Sewer Connection Project.
Okay, is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Mr. Schlag. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Next resolution is Resolution 266 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
To negotiate and execute an agreement with Tobner, Ryan, and Canary LLP.
Okay, is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Second by Mrs. Galucci. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 267 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
To accept and award bid for Water District Number 5, Water System Improvements, Contract Number 2, Valve and Hydrant Replacement to Birdsall Excavation and Construction LLC.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion? I'd love to make that
There you
motion.
go.
Do I have a second?
I will second that.
Second by Mr. Dodson. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Next resolution is Resolution 268 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
Adoption of the 2025 Adjusted Base Proportions.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second? I'll second. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Next resolution is Resolution 269 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
A resolution in connection with authorizing and submitting a New York State Water Infrastructure Improvement Act grant application for the Town of Rotterdam Water Districts Number 3 and 4 Water System Improvements Project.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a
I'll
motion?
make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a
I'll
second?
second the motion.
Second by Mrs. Galucci. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 270 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
To approve the JCAP 2025-2026 grant for the Justice Court.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
Make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Mastriani. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Dodson. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 271 for the year 2025. The clerk will read.
Call for bids for on-call maintenance contractor services 2026.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Mastriani. On the question, Clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 272 of the year 2025, the clerk will read.
To adopt a seeker negative declaration on a change of zone application from agricultural A1 to general business B2 located at 774 and 778 Duanesburg Road.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Second by Mrs. Galucci. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
The property is currently zoned agricultural, although I'd love to see farming take place here. It doesn't look like it's going to happen there. Our comprehensive plan calls for development of our main corridors and the gateways into our community, exit 25A, I-88R. I think that the Tractor Supply is a good proposal. I think it will get a lot of traffic. It will get a lot of attention. I think a lot of people west of us will utilize it. What remains to be seen is how that's going to affect traffic on Duanesburg Road. You know, there are a lot of tractor trailers that barrel through there above the 45-mile-an-hour speed limit. I'm confident that this developer, working with our planning commission, can address those issues as planning stages go forward. And my vote is yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. Our next resolution is Resolution 273 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
To enact local law number 5 of 2025 to amend chapter 270 zoning of the town code relating to a change of zone request on a plus or minus 14.02 acre parcel from agricultural A1 to general business B2 located at 774 and 778 Duanesburg Road.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Second by Mrs. Galucci. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins? 5 yes.
Resolution passes. I'm going to interrupt for just 1 second. Know that you should attend the Planning Commission meetings. When this comes up, and the Planning Commission agenda is always listed on the town website. And so usually it's within so many feet of any project that's going in, the neighbors can sit down, listen, and talk about it. So please don't think it ends here. You can go to the planning to make it as best as it can be for everybody, that we have a new business, but we're not hurting the residents.
A
So
lot of the
please-
questions you had will be addressed at
Right.
the planning commission meetings versus the change of zone process. So a lot of what you brought up at your privilege of the floor, that's the meeting that you're really going to get those answers and be able to see the project in that way.
Okay.
And, I will say that with Stewart's over on, High Bridge, there was a lot of back and the Stewart's over in High Bridge, there was a lot of back and forth with the developer, and they take into concerns the residents. And I can't speak for Tractor Supply or your group, but I know Stewart's is very willing to work with the residents and make it a win-win for everyone. So hopefully that'll be the case.
Anything else? All right. I'm sorry that we kind of broke protocol, but Resolution 274 of the year 2025, the clerk will read.
To negotiate and execute an amendment to an existing agreement with HydroSource Associates, PC, for change order number 2 to include additional hydrogeological services.
Okay, is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Mr. Schlag. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins? 5 yes.
Resolution passes. Resolution 275 of the year 2025, the clerk will read.
To promote and appoint Lisa Gallo to the position of Public Works Coordinator.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'm making that motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Mr. Schlag. On the question, clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schlag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes with no difference. And our resolution is Resolution 276 of the year 2025. The clerk will read.
Call for bids for run-of-bank gravel installation and basement of demolished building located at 369 DeWaynesburg Road.
Is there any discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second the motion.
Second by Mrs. Galucci. On the question? Clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Dodson?
Yes.
Mr. Mastriani?
Yes.
Mrs. Galucci?
Yes.
Mr. Schwag?
Yes.
And Mrs. Collins?
Yes.
5 yes.
Resolution passes. That completes our resolution for this evening. Now, do any of our board members have anything they'd like to say under liaison?
I do, so just to make people aware, we're having a park dedication for Roz Warlick, who was on the Parks Committee and has been instrumental with the town for over 20 years. So we're dedicating Boxwood Park. Each park committee person is assigned a park. That was Roz's park. So we're dedicating to her on August 23rd at 10 a.m. So if anybody would like to attend, that's the date and the time. We're looking forward to doing that.
Very nice.
I'm not on the Parks Committee, but under that, I also would like to say that we do have the dog park now, and you do have to register your dog. Besides, I know we all have to register our dog with the town clerk, but if you're a Rotterdam resident and you have a dog, is it over 30 pounds?
Yeah.
That you go to, I think it's free, right, Diane, for residents?
Right.
But you'll have a tag that you can put on your dog's collar, and that way we know that that dog has had all of its shots, and so if God forbid anything were to happen at the park, you know that the dog has everything that it needs to be safe. So I just wanted to make that comment so everybody understood that that's what's going on with the park. And if you're not a resident, there's a fee of $25 and $5 if you're a senior? Is it reduced if you're a senior?
No, it's
just $25 if you're not a resident. Okay. Anybody else under liaisons? Okay, does anybody have anything they just wish to say? I will just one thing. I will own whatever I say. God knows I'm old enough to. But at one of the meetings, if you go back where you again stated that I said that building belonged in Schenectady, okay? Reverend Longmire said she did not say that. It was another person who said that. Okay, and as far as me not liking poor people, considering my father ran a garage for all of my life, where at that time he pumped the gas into your car, and I remember my mother saying, because the church had asked us for, your husband's hourly wage, and my mother said, well, that's great, your father makes half a penny on every gallon of gas that he pumps. Those were the good old days in the 60s. So I have nothing against poor people, considering I pretty much consider myself very middle class and lower middle class growing up. So I just didn't say it. I will own it. If you want to talk about whether or not we've gotten the grant that I thought we were getting, which hopefully we will get in September, I'll own that all day long, Mr. Rosen. But I will not own what I did not say, and which seems to be detrimental to people.
I'll go through YouTube
Okay.
and I'll find the tape.
Anybody
Because I'm
else have
not
anything
saying
to say?
out of my mouth.
Okay, this concludes our business for tonight. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Dodson. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Mastriani. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.